Just before we start, guys, just wanted to let you know that there is some lag on the video, but the audio is fine. Sorry for the technical issues. It will be sorted for next week. But apart from that, enjoy the podcast. Yo, guys, welcome back to the Touchliner Podcast, episode 13. Third World Cup episode. Group stages are done, and today we're joined once again by Ben Chapman. How are you doing, sir?
I'm all
good. Man. How are you?
I'm all good. I've been having a great time watching this World Cup. And you know what, right? You know what? There's been some fudging, shocking results.
Can I just say something? Can I just say something real quick?
Abandoned the swearing. Surely we've abandoned it.
No. Honestly, we haven't been swearing. It's been great.
Josh, are you gonna ask me how I am?
So onto the foot now. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thank you. Okay, moving on.
So we're gonna do the same thing as last time. We're gonna go over the games, and if we have anything to say, you just drop it in, start a dialogue. We know who's gone through and everything, so we can fully assess it for you guys. Yeah, in-depth analysis. All right, we'll start with Group A. Ecuador lost to Senegal, which means Senegal go through. Netherlands beat Qatar 2-0. Any shocks? I think the Senegal game was interesting, but I think everyone thought it could have gone either way.
I was on the Ecuador hype train.
Me too.
So I was on the Ender Valencia hype train, to be completely honest. But you know what? I love Senegal. I'm happy to see them go through. I'm very excited for their game in the round of 16, but we'll move on to that later.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, bro, the only thing is, like, it's sad to see Qatar do so much to host the World Cup and lose all three games.
The worst team by far. That's actually quite embarrassing, you know.
Yeah.
They're a dreadful footballing team.
It's true. I expected more, but we have to talk about Cody Gakpo. Come on, 3 games, 3 goals.
He told me he's coming to Milan. He told me
he's coming to United, bro. We're putting the money.
No, he told me.
He told you. He texted you.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe.
I would show you a text, but it's on Snapchat, and then he'll know if I screenshot it.
Yeah, no, I believe you. I believe you. But yeah, Group B. America beat Iran, and the other result was, Ben, would you like to present that result?
3-0, I believe, for England and Wales. It's a good game. Well, I had some comments earlier, Josh, from some people who claim that I have no ball knowledge. You know, and well, we'll get on to it.
I say casual fan. I don't say no ball knowledge. I say casual fan.
We'll get onto it in a bit, okay? But we'll go over the rest of the results. We'll come back to the England game because I would love to know your opinion, Josh.
Just expand now. It's fine. That's how we do it. You know, you can talk about the England game. We'll talk about it right now.
Let me explain. So, a friend of ours claimed that England haven't had a single entertaining game this whole World Cup.
Okay.
I claimed that the game against Wales was a really good performance. And this person, who was followed by his dog, someone else who is on this podcast as we speak, Senegal are going to beat England. Bearing in mind, earlier this very day, Mr. Kashif said to me, when his owner wasn't around, said to me that England were going to beat Senegal. And then when his...
Wait, hold up. I don't remember saying that. I truly don't remember saying that. I don't think I said that. I don't think I said that.
Of Gym Nation in Silicon Oasis.
Okay, context. Give me context. Like conversational context, not location context.
I said that I think England will smash Senegal. And then you said, you know what, bro? I think so too. That's exactly what you said.
Oh, how come I have bro, this is supposedly today. How come I have zero memory of this?
This is a you problem. It's not a me problem that you have.
I have zero memory of this.
You on 3 hours sleep. You didn't sleep last night, did you?
Yeah, exactly, bro. My mind was muffled. I was on 3 hours sleep.
Cap. This is all cap.
And then after I napped, my real opinions came in. No, look, here's what I personally think, okay? First of all, Senegal is not like a Korea or a Japan or a Morocco in the sense that they're not a team that was like, oh my God, how did they get out of the group stage? And they're not a pushover either. They're the current African champions. Okay, they've had their team for a while. Although Sadio Mane is not playing, they've had their team for a while. They've had their manager for a while. They're a team with chemistry. They play good football. They don't. They're not a team that's gonna come into the round of 16 and get moved over by England, especially considering the way England have been playing. Right. Look, that second half against Wales, stellar performance. I didn't watch the game. I watched the highlights, but seemed like a stellar performance. But from what I heard in the first half, England did what they do best: nothing. They did nothing, and when in the second half they saw that Wales were not being a threat, they were never going to score. That's when they started pushing forward. But England can't just keep waiting for teams to show that they're not going to threaten, because then eventually a team will threaten, and that team is going to score and then put England on their backs, and then England are going to be fighting to get back in a game, which is so much different from scoring the 1-0 goal.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
I might
Tell me two
tell you.
things.
Shush. So, by the 70th minute, I'm pretty sure England had 15 shots.
Okay.
For a team that apparently did nothing in the first half, do you think all those shots came in
I said
25
I didn't
minutes?
watch the game. I said I didn't watch the game.
Okay. Let me explain something to you. Teams can't just go 100% throw everything straight away. Some teams can, some teams can't. This is not how the manager plays. And this person who we were talking to said it was a boring game. And I was like, bro, like you have to give a chance.
I was reading your messages. You too. Am I in the middle or the left or the right?
You're the right. You're on the right.
Okay, you too.
No,
Yeah? I was.
you pointed the wrong way.
If I'm on the right, my right, then you're on the left. Okay. No. Anyways, it's camera mirroring issues. You too. I was reading your text in the group. Oh, this game is so boring. England suck, man. We're so bad. And then when Rashford comes on, oh, you know what? It's coming home. Yeah, we're the best team. Bro, Josh, you remember this. Josh, you remember this. Josh, you remember this. Don't lie.
I said I was bored. I said I didn't say England were bad. I was just like, this is bad to watch.
Actually, I said Josh was being hypercritical.
Hypocritical.
No, hyper.
Oh, hypercritical.
Yes.
I was a bit annoyed at that first half, but looking back at it, right, it was more feeling the game out than anything. It was seeing if Wales were going to come, and if they do come, are we going to defend? And it was just them sitting, passing it around, feeling out the opposition. And the second half, as you guys have said, it was the Marcus Rashford show. I mean, I don't think I'm biased in saying that. He opened the scoring.
No, you're not.
I opened the scoring. He opened the scoring, and Foden scored right after. And Rashford got his second. He could have got a third. He hit the post. But it shows the depth of the England squad. Because in the first game, you started with a completely different two wingers. And you've started with two different wingers today, and they've both scored.
I think England have the best depth in the whole World Cup. They have the most squad depth in the whole
Okay, I don't agree.
Brazil?
Yeah, I'd say Brazil. Brazil have got the best depth, I think.
But Josh, what I will say is that it was hard for me to sit there and argue with somebody who just had a distaste for England because he watched the USA game and he thought, oh, this is how they always play. And then he watched the first half and he was like, they've not scored.
Are you talking about me or Rehan?
Rehan, not you.
I forget Rehan, man. This is not about Rehan. This is the touchline. It's not the Rehan liner.
I think I think he's just mad because he flew to Qatar and watched a 0-0.
If I flew to Qatar to watch a 0-0 game in a game that I should be winning, I'm gonna be upset. Like, would you not?
No one's doubting that Southgate played for a draw. I don't think anybody's doubting that. Like, we barely even had any shots on target that game, right? But they went.
I'd say they played for a 1-0, not a draw. They played for a 1-0. They didn't get it.
For it in the Wales game, they 100% went for it from the start. But the problem is Wales pressed a lot in the USA game, and England have to establish, okay, how are they going to play against us? We'll give it, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of football, see how they do. Then they put the pressure on. Then the goals started coming. After one goal, they let in another goal 2 minutes after. Like, we played really good. We played good football that game, right? Like the way that I wanted to see England play was good.
I do agree. I mean, you took Kane off, you bring on Callum Wilson, who brings a different dimension. He looked really good as well. Rashford's hitting form at the right time, right before the knockout stages. That's when you want your attacking players firing. He's taken like 100 of those free kicks for United and scored like one. and it's like his first free kick for England. He scores. I'm like, what the hell? But it's
Bro, I had a feeling it was going in. I can't lie. Like I had a feeling. I was like, I think he might bang this one in. And I know he takes a lot of.
I
free
had that
kicks.
feeling before the kick against Chelsea as well. I remember telling Josh that it was gonna go in.
that's probably the only one he scored. I think that is the only free kick he scored for us. That's the only one. And now he
Yeah.
scored one for England, so it's good. And Foden looks in form. Foden has to start, and I think after that, Rashford has to start. I think after those performances,
I wouldn't be shocked if Gareth Southgate just puts Maguire like on the left wing instead of Rashford.
Maguire.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Yeah, I'm going to say this again. I'm going to ride with this until the end of the World Cup. Not choosing Tomori is going to cost Gareth Southgate this World. I still can't believe you chose Connor Cody. You chose Connor Cody and you left Tomori in Italy. How could you choose Connor Cody and leave? A'udhu billah min shaitan. Let's move on.
The thing is, he's right. Like Tomori should be playing.
Yeah.
And if Tomori was playing, then honestly, like I'd have so much more confidence in England to go further. But also, they've only conceded 2 goals, one being a penalty. They've only conceded 1 goal in open play in the first 3 games. And to me, that's a positive sign. Brazil have conceded in open play. France have conceded in open play. Brazil have lost. France have lost. Spain, they just lost. We're the only undefeated team.
So they've actually got the best record from the group, 7.7 goal difference, positive. It's pretty good.
Here's my thing, right? I don't disagree with you in the sense that England are looking very, very good. But strategically speaking, the way that they're playing, okay, whatever the reason is, whether they're filling them out, whatever. The first half in every England game is not looking good. And like you said, they've only conceded 1 goal from open play. But what happens in the knockout stages? Because again, like Rahan said earlier today, this is not a 2-legged game. It's 1 game. 1 slip up can cost you the whole game. What happens in the knockout stages when England concede in the first half? What then? Then the high press comes on. Okay, but they don't usually play a high press. So what then?
They played a high press against Wales.
Did they? I don't know. I didn't see that. But like, point being, like when you concede early, their plan goes well when they don't concede early, and it works. It's good. But what happens when that goal comes in the first half? What dressing room changes is Southgate going to make? How are they going to play? How do the fighters come back? Do they have the resilience?
Listen,
I'm not saying that they don't, but I'm questioning if they do.
We
That's
haven't
my concern.
we haven't seen it
Okay.
much in competitions. What are you gonna say?
I was just gonna say England have a pretty tough run if they were to keep going. So if they beat Senegal, who, like, I'm not being funny, like, these guys told me that Senegal were gonna beat England. My jaw was on the floor when they said that. I couldn't believe it. They're not like
So
walkovers
excited.
by any means. They're not walkovers, right? They're not Iran, but then they're not like player for player. We smash them out the window.
But we've seen this World Cup player for player be wrong. How many times now? How many times has player for player been wrong?
You're right. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying that player for player, we're better. Our record, the best in the World Cup, best defense in the World Cup as well. Then, if we beat Senegal, we go on to play. Let's be honest, France versus Poland.
Yeah.
I said Poland have a chance of turning France over, but the more I look at it, the more I think that the quarters, which could be our toughest game in the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Honestly,
agree.
I think.
Yeah. All right, before we move on to the knockouts, let's go to Group C. Right, Group C, yeah, pretty straightforward. Actually, no, it's not pretty straight. That Saudi game broke my heart, and the main reason it broke my heart is just how can you come against Argentina firing on all cylinders, have one of the greatest performances of an underdog team in World Cup in the last 20 years, and then you come out against Poland lacking, and then you come out against Mexico. It's like your energy went from 100 in the first game to 0 in the last, and they weren't threatening. They weren't coming close to scoring. They weren't looking like a team that beat Argentina 2-1. They were just looking like a Saudi who, like, played in the third game exactly how we expected them to play before the first game. You know, so like my hopes were up. I was excited. I was like, I went into the Mexico game thinking, you know what, like there's a chance here. There's a chance. You know, I had a meeting at university. It got canceled because everyone was so upset that Saudi lost. But anyways, Mexico, They did their thing, man. It was a good game, but they came just short.
That free kick,
Um,
though. That
for
free kick.
Poland. Yeah,
That's
that free
that's
kick
goal
was
of the
gorgeous.
tournament. It has to. I don't think anything
Gorgeous.
beats that.
I don't know. Did you see Switzerland's third goal today?
Oh, it was so
Yeah,
nice.
It was
I was
beautiful.
a
It
bit
was
annoyed.
beautiful.
Nice little team.
Beautiful goal. But yeah, Argentina topped the group, 6 points. Poland, here's the thing, man. Okay, here's where it gets real with my beef with Mr. Robert. If Robert now starts scoring, it's France. If he bags one goal against France,
Nah,
I'll put my hands up and I'll say, you know what? Fair play.
Poland are the most boring team in this tournament. I've watched 2 of their games.
Boring or not,
No,
I
no,
want to
no.
see if Robert can
How
show
can
up now.
if he can go and get the ball, play defensive midfield, pass it to himself in attacking midfield, and set himself up, maybe. But the team doesn't work like that. You need your teammates to do something. Bielik is one of their best players. I like Bielik, but he plays in the championship, right? That's the level. One of their best players. How are you relying on these guys to supply Lewandowski? You can't. Like, these players are not good enough to help him.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What happens if hypothetically, what happens if Lewandowski gets a penalty and misses? What do you then say?
Then I'll be like, he choked again because he's already missed one. Then I'll
What
say
did
he
he
choked.
miss?
Exactly.
He missed
By the way,
one.
can we talk about Messi being the first player to miss 2 penalties in the World Cup group stages? Can we talk about that? Like, can we mention that? Because we always talk about Ronaldo.
We
don't talk about Messi. So please, can we talk about Messi?
Okay, he missed the penalty kick, but then he put in one of the best individual performances I've seen in this World Cup. Do you want to talk
But
about
can we
that?
talk about how he missed 2? No. Let's talk about how he missed two penalties. No, look. Here's the thing. Messi is doing what Ronaldo does in the Champions League right now.
No,
right, like he's coming.
No. Don't get twisted.
He's
Don't
coming out.
get it
No,
twisted.
he's coming out. He's coming out. He's being inevitable. He's being that guy that's gonna get them out of the mud. I didn't see the game against Poland. I didn't see it, but I did watch the game against Mexico. He didn't have the best performance, but when nothing was happening, Messi came out with that shot. It was a beautiful shot. It was a good goal. Like I can't knock the guy. He's doing his thing, and he's getting them out of the mud time and time again. Now he got them out of the mud in Mexico. By the way, that game really could have gone to Mexico before that first goal, and only after the first goal did it really turn for Argentina. So now, I don't know. They've got Australia, which seems to be a pretty easy game, but Australia, they turned over Denmark, and I don't like. I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, they can actually win it. Like, most likely, Argentina go through the quarters, but
You never know, man. You never
all
know.
it takes is
Messi.
one game. All it takes is one game where Messi doesn't show
The
up.
difference
That's
between
the thing.
Messi and Ronaldo right now is Messi, if he misses a penalty, it's not the end of his game because he's gonna go and he's gonna create for his other teammates. He's gonna facilitate plays. If Ronaldo misses a penalty, you're not gonna see him for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
That's his role.
But the thing is, and this isn't a Messi or Ronaldo thing. This is an Argentina-Portugal thing. If Messi doesn't come and facilitate and do everything, Argentina have nothing. We've seen it. This World Cup, Argentina have nothing without Messi. They don't.
They are
But
pretty
here's the
hopeful.
thing. Here's the thing. And again, I'm not making it. This is not a Messi versus Ronaldo
No.
argument. Portugal, even without Ronaldo, they've got creation from Leao. They got creation from
They're
like.
Ronaldo. Honestly,
I'm not gonna go as far as to say they're better without Ronaldo. I didn't watch the game today against Korea because I was watching the other game. But their last game, against Uruguay, Ronaldo was moving, he was facilitating, he was playing smart, he was being a part of the team, a part of the system. And if he can continue to do that in the round of 16, that's where I think Ronaldo will be like a true big major asset to the team. But as of now, I'm not gonna go as far as to say as Portugal's better off without Ronaldo. But before we get to Portugal and my dad Ronaldo,
Group D.
France
Yeah,
and
man.
Australia.
mean-
Again, I had hope, man. Again, I had hope.
let me
Through this-
explain here to you, right?
Yeah.
I love Australia. I love the fact they have made
Come
it to
on.
this round of 16.
Socceroos.
I fucking love it, mate, to be honest with you.
What
Bro.
happened to no swearing?
Can I just listen? Can I just read out this round of 16 to you? Just a few teams: Australia, Japan. We got Senegal. We got Morocco, Poland. Just so many like small. We got
South Korea.
yeah.
We'll get
as
onto that
well.
later, but yeah, it's actually insane, isn't it?
This for me has been like the best World Cup for like entertainment value.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, bro. I said it last time. I'll say it again. This might be better than 2010. It might just be better
It's
than
shaping
2010.
up to be. It's shaping up to be.
Because here's the thing: 2010 has all the memories. 2010 is the World Cup that made me fall in love. I used to play football, but I didn't watch it. because of 2010 World Cup is that's when I started watching football, and I have memories. I watched that game in that house. I watched that game in that country. I was, like it was. Oh man, it was amazing. But right now, watching these games, these upsets, I can't sit here and say that 2010 is a better World Cup so far. Like the group stages of 2022 has been definitely better than 2010.
It's true. No, it's true. It's
Yeah.
true. But
Bro, Group E.
we didn't finish Group D. Hold on.
Oh yeah, go on.
France lost. They played their second team, so we didn't really expect much. I didn't expect them to lose. But it was a good goal from Kazri. It was a shame they couldn't do this earlier. They got knocked out. But Australia against them, bro, they can defend. That defender that I said last episode, Harry Sutar, he plays for Stoke. Bro, someone needs to sign him. He's been their best player of the tournament.
He'll go to a
Insane.
low-ranked Premier League team for sure. No doubt.
After this, surely 2 clean sheets in a row in the World Cup. That's not a joke, That's crazy to be doing that. But yeah, that's Group D. So did you want to move on to? Actually, wait. I want to move on to Group D. Group E. I'm wearing the shirt, man. All right. Japan 2, Spain 1. Vamos a la playa, you bums.
It's amazing.
What a performance.
It, and it was like because we wanted, obviously, what we were hoping for. We were hoping that Costa Rica were gonna win against Germany, and then Japan would have stayed winning against Spain.
Yeah.
And then Spain and Germany would go out, and that would be the biggest upset.
That would have been amazing.
World Cup history.
Here's what concerns me about Japan, right? Let's go back to the game against Germany. First half, Germany dominating, 1-0, all of that. Okay. And then boom, in the space of 3 minutes, 4 minutes? I didn't watch that game, but it was like in a very short period, Japan come out with 2 goals. And after their 2 goals, correct me if I'm wrong because I didn't watch the game. Germany were still pressing and Japan were defending for their lives.
You talking about Spain or Germany? Which game are you talking about?
No, Germany, the first game.
The first game.
Yeah.
Japan sat
And
back. They sat back in that.
Yeah,
game.
they sat back. But here's the
Yeah.
thing, right? And again, against Spain, Morata scores earlier, and then suddenly, within the spur of 3-4 minutes, Japan come out with 2 goals, and they sit back and they get pressured. But here's the thing, man: you can't always guarantee these 5 minutes of brilliance in the second half of the game. That's what happened with Costa Rica. They couldn't produce that against Costa Rica, and it seems to be independent of who they're playing against. It's just about what Japan are you getting on the day, and it's like how many remontadas are Japan gonna do, realistically?
Honestly,
'Cause they're-
It wasn't-
Yoshida and Tomiyasu have been so good for Japan. They have really done that. I think Japan just look really well drilled. They just look in the beginning they sit back and they don't show much, but then they come out when they played Spain, they dominated that second half. They were Spain couldn't get out of their own half. It was ridiculous. They looked so well drilled. Midfield pressing so high. It was so nice to watch.
How many close calls were there in the
No,
last
but
10 minutes?
that's the
for Spain?
thing, though. I wasn't worried. There was one time when I was worried. I can say it was when Danny Olmo played a 1-2. He was through, and it was a bad finish. But
Yeah.
But that was it. Japan are so well. Like Ben said, they're so well drilled. The formation, you can draw it with a ruler and a pencil. It's amazing.
But yo, can we talk about Danny Olmo for a second? This kid is incredible.
He's older than you.
How old is he?
I don't know. It's 22, 23. I don't know.
I'm gonna fact check. Danny Olmo
No,
plays.
that's what we were saying though. Spain next World Cup, but this World Cup is too early. It's too early. They haven't got enough leaders, and they're gonna get knocked out in the quarters.
I just really want to know how old Danny Olmo is.
Listen,
Okay, he's 3 years older than me. Fair enough.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, it's still pointless, bro. This he's so damn good.
No, he is.
How could he is a player that would do so well in
Milan.
So well. Bro, wallahi, he would. Tell me he wouldn't, bro. He actually would. But man, here's the thing. Even when they lost, I still really like the way Spain are playing. Unfortunately, Spain have Morocco next. I don't like that for Morocco, but I don't think it's out of the question.
Ben, you broke your mic.
Oh, This guy earlier said Morocco are going to beat Spain.
Yeah, no, he's about to say it again.
No, first of all, you need to understand. I didn't say they're going to beat Spain. I said they can. I said they can. I still believe they can. And if you ask me, who do I think will win? I'm gonna say Morocco.
Oh
But
my-
I'm obviously going for the underdog. Yes, Spain are the favorites. Yes, Spain are a better team. Yeah, okay, but Morocco are undefeated. Belgium, Croatia, bro. Belgium and Croatia couldn't take them down. Right?
Belgium, Belgium are terrible. Belgium
Okay.
are Senegal. Senegal would beat Belgium.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. If Morocco beats Spain, are Spain terrible?
What I will say, it just shows Morocco are good. I don't think they're gonna beat them though. I still
No,
think
no.
That's fine. That's fine. But I watched. Did I watch the first Morocco game? I did, didn't I? Yeah, I watched all of them. I watched all, bro. Morocco are looking like a team that, like, each and every player on that team has been dreaming of this World Cup since the day they were like still like a sperm cell. Okay, like you could tell. It's like, hey guys, remember when we were sperm cells and we wanted
Okay,
this? Like,
okay.
like, you know what I mean? Like
Okay.
the passion.
Yes. Okay.
Bro, and
Before
I
we
don't
talk about
think they're gonna
Morocco,
go
we haven't.
crazy. I just don't.
Okay.
I don't see it.
Okay, we haven't moved on to Morocco just yet. All right. Let's finish talking about the Japan game. Do you guys think the ball went out?
No.
No.
I don't think it went out either. FIFA released a video.
They need to show the angles. Like they can't not show because otherwise you leave it up to speculation. And when you leave it up to speculation,
No, they released a video, an official video saying it was in.
where?
It wasn't.
It was on
Wait,
Twitter. It was on Twitter. But the thing is, right? They used the same angle we had. They just paused it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I need an official
Mm-mm.
just camera on the line. Like that makes.
But
so
they
much
have
sense.
this ball technology now. Like the
Yeah.
ball. Like it's science now. It's become science. It's not opinion. It's science.
Yeah, I need them to show it though. Otherwise, it goes up in the air. People will start claiming corruption. You know, I'm sure
People
Germany-
are gonna claim corruption. Whatever happens at this point, everything apparently.
They
is
are,
corruption.
bro. In our TikTok comments on the video that we got 17,000 views on.
corruption.
No,
Yeah,
literally,
man,
someone
whatever
was like corruption. I was like, what do you mean corruption? It's not
Yeah,
corrupt.
man. Yeah.
But I'm happy for Japan. They've done it again. The Spain keeper, Unai Simon, right? If Spain lose to Morocco, it's going to be because of that guy. He is a fraud.
Bro.
How did he get picked and De Gea didn't? That made me so angry. How did he not save
No,
the
bro.
first
The
goal?
thing, he
Oh,
gets
it's
picked. He gets picked over his short play abilities that De Gea doesn't have.
He can't
Look
play.
what I got him.
He can't play at the back. Nah, Spain. That's one thing that might let Spain down. I think. That's their one weak spot in the squad. But Japan, come on, who have they got in the next round? They've got
all
They
four.
got Croatia.
Croatia, bro. They might. I'm not gonna be like her saying, like,
could.
yeah, they will. They could. They might.
I
You
think
never know.
Japan beat Croatia.
Can we talk, bro?
I'll put
first
five
of
on it.
all-
I'll put five on it. Let's go.
First of all, bro, Joshua Kimmich came out and said this might be the lowest point of my life. And Rudiger was like, oh, there's nothing that can console. Bro, these guys are depressed.
Yeah. So
I-
Germany.
You know, I saw a stat. Sorry, Ben, I'm going to interrupt you. I'm sorry. I saw a stat about Muller. I don't remember the exact number. He had like 14 goal contributions by
Yeah,
2010.
Yeah.
He has 14 goal contributions in 2022. He hasn't gained a single goal contribution in 3 World Cups.
No, two.
Three
Yeah.
World Cups.
Two.
No, 14, 18, 22.
No,
3 World Cups.
14. He got the goal. They won the World Cup that year. He got
That's true.
contribution.
That's true. Okay, two World Cups, not a single goal contribution. Bro, he had the potential to be like another Miroslav Klose,
I agree.
but he couldn't close the deal. You get me?
You know, there's a quote from Schweinsteiger, right? He said, the only elite player on that team is Rudiger, who plays for Real Madrid. The rest are Bundesliga level. Now,
Bro.
I wish Zaid was here. We can actually use his quote on it. But
He'll listen to this.
one of the best German players ever, legends, has basically said Bundesliga tax.
But
Yeah, he sucks.
Rudiger is so damn good. He is so good. He was bullying the Costa Rican attack one by one. Hey, get out of my way. You piss off. Like he was, bro. He's so damn good.
What were you saying, Ben?
Like I saw one, I can't remember who it was, but it was like a German legend came out and said Joshua Kimmich is just average. Like he's not like.
Relax, man. Relax. Chill out.
And then-
Chill out.
People say a few people say that the Germany squad is it's built by stats in the Bundesliga. Like it's not got a lot of backing, you know.
Nah, I don't think there's that many good players. Musiala, I'd say Musiala, Rudiger. I think that's about it.
Musiala is a damn star, bro. This
He's
guy is
gonna-
a. This
he's
kid,
gonna-
I can say kid is younger than me. This kid is a star.
No, he
Yeah,
is.
He plays with
Yeah.
passion. Like he doesn't like wait for the ball to come to him, then he does
Yeah.
all of it.
And he has
actually
touch of gold as well.
Mm.
He's like a better, faster, more technical version of Dani Olmo. He's so damn good. So good. But yeah, Group F, man. The group that gave me joy. The group that healed my broken heart. Love to come out. Morocco to come out. Top of the group. Also undefeated. 7 points.
It's true.
Man. Bro. They... Like the Canada... here's the thing. The Canada that played Belgium didn't show up against Morocco, right? That was a different Canada. They weren't as good. You know, they weren't as clinical. They were making mistakes in defense. That's how Ziyech got his first goal. But they just built the momentum in the first half off of that goal. And then Nasiri came out and scored a second. And after that, like, after the second goal, I know usually, like, after 2 goals, you're like, okay, yeah, but anything can happen. Like, you know, but I just knew. After the second goal, I just knew. Even when Canada pulled one back, I still knew. I was like, there's no way Canada come back. Khalas, Morocco are going to finish first. I kind of wish they finished second. I would have loved to see Morocco-Japan, Battle of the Underdogs. That would have been a great game.
No, because now
You
there's
know,
more
an amazing
chance
game.
that both of them progress, you know.
That is true. That is true. Croatia drew with Belgium. Guys, we talked about this on our group chat. Look,
100 mil,
we all-
100 mil.
we all bought into the hype. I bought into the hype, okay, because I saw what he did to Milan 2 seasons ago, or no, whenever it was. Yeah, he did. Like he sat us down. He taught us a lesson. He gave us all pens and papers. He took us to school. He even made us wear like the ties and blazers. All of us, like the whole team. Okay, we did our GCSEs and our A levels. He even made us do IB on top of the A levels. And so we bought into the hype. Chelsea bought into the hype. Paid 100 mil. Sold him or gave him out on loan for practically nothing, and are gonna sell him for practically nothing. How in one game do you have the most chances missed in the whole World Cup? In one game.
Yeah, that
In one half. It's
That's-
crazy. The amount of sitters, open goals, easy chances. This guy, I'm not surprised he broke the glass on his way out. I'm not
it was
surprised.
his first shot on target. He hit the glass. He broke the thing as well. Like, come on,
Yeah,
where
he
was that
broke it.
anger on the pitch? Every time he missed, what was he doing?
It's
That's it. What are you doing?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like Canada are out. This is it's like it sounds crazy, but Canada are out with 0 points. But they showed that they're here to play. You know, the only thing is they clearly lack experience. They clearly are nervous on it. You know, Alphonso Davies. God knows where Canada would be if Davies scored that penalty against Belgium.
David should have taken it, man. To this day, Jonathan
Yeah.
David should have taken it. He's a striker.
Yeah,
He
man.
takes it for his club. Annoying, but they showed fight. You know, it's not like Qatar. There's the only other team
Exactly,
finished on 0 points.
exactly.
But I like the way Canada played. Hopefully, they probably will be back in the next World Cup better.
I think so. Yeah.
And that'll be exciting to see. Oh, actually, they will be.
Yeah,
It's
man.
in the North America.
Oh, yeah.
isn't it? Yeah,
Let's go. Yeah.
yeah, it is.
But yeah, hey, Group G was a fun watch. We watched it out together, me and Ben. Group G was a pretty fun watch. You know, even like we were at a cafe that had both screens, thankfully. Even the Brazil game, like I didn't focus on the Brazil game until the last 10 minutes. But the last 10 minutes of the Brazil game was all right. But the Switzerland-Serbia game was fire.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't have commentary because we were listening to the commentary of the Brazil game. But man, each goal was better than the other. And Switzerland's third goal, that's Arsenal-esque style, you know, like, and that back heel pass, bro, it was so beautiful. And I just loved seeing like the fights and Xhaka getting involved. Like this is the embodiment of a World Cup game, you know. And it was down to the wire, down to the last second, because somehow Cameroon scored, and Abubakar pulled a Giroud and got sent off for taking his
That's what
shirt
I
off.
thought.
Like that's so stupid, bro. Because if he stayed on, they could have scored a second. If they scored a second, they'll be in the.
Yeah,
knockouts,
did you see he
yeah.
high fived the ref when he walked off? I'm like, dude, you got
Yeah,
like
yeah,
5 more minutes amount of time. What are you doing?
That's funny. But hey, Switzerland are looking tough. They're looking good. They took down Serbia.
Bro, Serbia.
Something,
I'm so disappointed with Serbia. I just want to say I had a lot of faith in them. And once again,
Yeah.
if you extract the names from that squad, you look at Mitrovic, Vlahovic, Milinkovic, Savic, Tadic, Kostic. You're like, what a team, honestly. But
Yeah.
they can't. I don't know what it is, but they just can't play together. And
Yeah.
it's really disappointing. I actually put my first bet in 2 months on the game. I was like, oh, Serbia are gonna win in the second half.
How
Don't
much
bet.
did you bet?
Only a fiver, but don't bet. It's so
Okay.
I lose every time. You know, I need this just to remind myself. But Serbia, honestly, really disappointing. You can see Switzerland are more experienced in playing together. You know, Serbia have
Yeah.
Mitrovic as their captain. You know, he's not that old, nor has he been in the World
Yeah.
Cup before. So
Yeah.
hopefully next time, hopefully. But it could have gone either way that game.
Yeah. Can we talk about the lowest point of my day, but the silver lining? Here's the thing. Ghana did not deserve to win. They didn't. You get a penalty early on in the game,
Mm.
and the last time you had a penalty against Uruguay, you missed. The pressure's on. You feel it. You gotta all believe it. But bro, he missed it again.
Yeah.
And we saw what happened. We saw what happened with Canada against Belgium. You miss your chances, you get punished. What happened? They got punished. And by the way, Uruguay's second goal was damn gorgeous. It was so beautiful.
It was.
That's what happens. But you know what? At least I got to see Suarez cry. And
Bro,
Uruguay out.
Inject it into my veins. I really hate the guy. Like, as a human being, he's not a good person.
Yeah.
I'm
I
happy
just don't
that he was
support
upset.
racism.
I don't support racism. I don't support biting. All right.
Hey, man's hungry, bro.
No,
Just looked a bit tasty that
seriously.
day.
But you know that penalty, right? Andre Ayew was the only player in the whole Ghana team that was in the
That was
2010.
in the 2010.
So why are
yeah,
you giving
yeah.
the one guy with PTSD the most important kick in the World Cup? Give it
I
to
swear,
give
man.
it to Kudus. He's had an amazing World Cup, man. The
Kudus
Ajax
was-
winger.
yeah.
He's going for 100 mil. He's gonna pull an Anthony. I don't know where he's gonna go.
100 mil.
No, I'm just kidding. Like an Anthony move in the summer.
Yeah.
That's
for
what I
sure,
mean.
for
Because
sure.
he looks insane.
For
But,
sure. Yeah.
but haha. And also Nunez also haha.
Nunes out. Portugal fell to South Korea, which, you know what? I'm surprised because they played like almost all of their starters. Who did they play on the left wing? I forgot, but like it was a stupid name that I don't care about because Leao didn't start. Who did they play on the left wing?
João Mario,
No, someone else played. They played someone instead of Otavio and instead of Leao.
Vitinha,
No, it wasn't Vitinha. I'll
Matias
tell you.
Nunes,
No, it was
Horta. I don't know how to say that.
yeah, Ricardo Horta.
Hort,
Ricardo
Hort.
Horta. But yeah, pretty brave move when you have Leao just sitting on the bench like a dog. I don't know why.
No, I'm
He
so
didn't play
surprised.
Leao, but
I'm so
It's
surprised.
what it is, man. I'm happy to see Portugal still top the group and Korea make it out, bro. This World Cup has just been incredible in terms of the underdog teams. I'm just happy that we're not seeing the same rounds of 16s, the same
Yeah,
teams
man.
progressing every time. You know, you got some new faces this time, and it's so damn.
It's
nice,
100%, man. But that last goal, I said it on our TikTok. I don't know if you guys saw it, but you have to give Son credit for that goal. He didn't rush anything. That's a player with experience. That's a world-class player. In the most high-pressure situations, he stops. He's waiting. There's the run. There's the pass. And it's the most beautiful pass and the best finish from Chan. And scenes. And Son is actually, finally, he's crying for happiness. He's always crying because he's sad, right? He's finally crying for happiness. But I do want to say this. This is the one game that Portugal didn't start Bruno Fernandes in. And from what I heard, I didn't watch like 80 minutes of the Portugal game. Ronaldo dropped a stinker, from what I heard. And on all the apps, you know, that rate players, I don't really like them, but apparently he was given a 5 on like all of them.
Oh wow!
So
I saw that.
yeah, did you guys watch that game or the other game?
I watched the other. I was watching Uruguay.
Yeah, I watched the Uruguay game as well. So I heard Ronaldo didn't do well. He got taken off.
In the 65th.
Yeah, he got taken off. It's hit and miss with him, you know. I do think Portugal played better without him. They missed Bruno's creativity. He's been their best player in this World Cup.
Yeah.
United players, I don't know what's going on. I just hope they're not tired when the season starts. That's what I'm worried
Yeah.
about. But Portugal's still one of the favorites, I think. Top five. You're shaking your head.
Top 5, yeah. But I wouldn't have them. Listen, when we talk about favorites, okay, let's actually look at the only teams to go unbeaten are Morocco, England, and Netherlands.
Yep.
Netherlands
Morocco-
had it too easy though.
Netherlands, but also Netherlands aren't good. Netherlands don't look that great.
No.
Against and Ecuador, I thought they could easily lose these games, easily. And I haven't seen that in England yet, but like we look at teams that have lost. Argentina took an L to Saudi Arabia, who
Yeah.
argue like I mean I don't know how Saudi Arabia bumped up that far in the world rankings after beating Argentina, but it is what it is. France took an L. Was it against Australia? Right?
Tunisia.
Yeah. Japan, they took an L against Costa Rica. Brazil just took an L to Cameroon. Portugal took an L to Korea. These are all like, I mean, it's not like they're playing big, like massive teams here. And these are the favorites. Portugal, the favorites. France, the favorites. You know, Brazil, the favorites.
Yeah.
They've all lost.
No, it's true.
They can't have that like lack of conviction in the next few games.
I
Like,
think,
they just can't.
but I do think it's an element of not all of those, but like the Brazil loss, on a level the Portugal lost. They played a second string team to rest the players for the next round because they already wrapped up the group. England didn't yet.
I saw the Brazil team and I thought that it was like
No, that's
they
just
would-
how much depth they have.
started Rodrigo. They started who else? They started Jesus Navas.
Yeah, they never started any of these players except for Militao.
Jesus Navas,
Except for
Yeah, no,
the Spanish one.
yeah, bro. Jesus.
But like, Martinelli, Jesus, Anthony, these are all bench players. Like they haven't been starting the first two games.
Still,
So
Bruno started yet.
you know what? No, I'm very surprised that Fred started.
Fred is started, man. Crazy. This guy's started.
Fred over Guimaraes.
Yeah, Fabinho, and Fred. They started Jason Bremer as well. Alex Telles started on the left.
Yeah, yeah.
Gabriel Jesus, bro. Yeah, they benched Richarlison. They benched Vinny.
They rested
like-
everyone.
I said
man.
about Richarlison though, Josh. He's not actually that good of a striker. He's just a very creative goal scorer. Like he's not like a poacher. Like you put like a ball in the box for like a Harry Kane, he's 9 out of 10 times going to tap it in. Like Richarlison's not that type of forward, and sort of Brazil kind of play in a way which doesn't focus around him. If that, so he's not like a one-man strike force.
No, it's true. It's true.
A
They've
lot
always
of
played
support.
like that.
Yeah.
It's good that way though. It means you're not relying on one guy. Like even they haven't had Neymar since his ankle became the size of a chicken. They've been playing
Yeah.
like a team, and it was good in the last game. They were very solid. This game I didn't watch, so I can't really assess it.
Yeah. But
I saw
let's
a lot
talk
of
about
abuse.
the under 16, guys.
Round of 16.
Round of 6. Well, you want to
So
go
let's
in
do it. Let's
chronological?
every game. We'll just like call out our winners, and if it's like controversial, we'll discuss.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I think we all have America beating the Netherlands.
Me, I need to get this in front of me. Hold on.
Netherlands, America. Nah, you know what? I back Netherlands. I back Netherlands to win. I think they have an informed striker, and you can't discount that. Because
Yeah.
the game could be like a 0-0 or 1-1, and Gakpo scores the winner. And that's just
we have to-
how...
Take like the fact that this World Cup has had so many underdog wins. Like we have to take that out of like effect now, because now these underdog teams can't lose like a game here and there. Like now they have
Yeah.
to. We have to take the favor, like the idea that USA could, we have to kind of drop ourselves back down to reality a little bit. I think Netherlands. I want USA to win, but I actually forgot about Gakpo when we were talking about it earlier. And this guy is like on smoke right now, and he looks so good, man. Like, so I'm gonna go Netherlands comfortably into the quarterfinals.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
Okay.
I'll back that.
I'm going with America, and I'm gonna say that Weah's gonna score. I'm just putting it out there. Let's see how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just-
man.
You're so edgy.
don't-
You're so cool and edgy.
Huh? No. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna give any more predictions. Okay.
No,
I'm just gonna
just-
facilitate, and you guys can predict.
You think Stephen, just for the fact that it's like really, really unlikely to happen?
Wallahi, I swear to God, I think USA will beat the Netherlands. I
Okay,
swear. I'm not
okay.
trying to be edgy.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Argentina, Australia. Obviously, I think Australia are gonna. No, we all go Argentina, right? Like
Yeah.
as much as we want Australia to. we all go
Messi
Argentina.
hat trick. Messi hat trick. I'm gonna clip
Messi
it up.
hat trick.
I'm gonna clip it up. Yeah.
Bet.
Messi
Bet,
hat
bet,
trick,
bet,
yeah.
bet.
I'm telling you this.
Um,
No, Australia are gonna take
Shut up.
them to penalties, and Messi is gonna have a choke. And Australia, trust me, Australia are gonna win that game. Australia, bro, they play with. I love the way that
Yeah,
Australia.
I'm being edgy.
I'm telling you, like, I just think that, like, when Messi has a bad game, like you said earlier, like if Messi doesn't show up, that team looks like woeful. They don't
Yeah.
look cool. It's like they look like Belgium, like how
But
Belgium play.
judging by how Messi took them single-handedly through and won Copa America, I don't have a doubt that he'll take them through Australia. So we'll see. But yeah.
I do not care about that thing. I care about how they've performed now. And so far, they've lost to Saudi Arabia. And Messi was on the pitch the whole time that game. Had a stinker.
Yeah.
And you know why? Messi now is not the player he used to be. When he gets
You're seeing him get defeated by defenders now, yeah.
players press him once, he doesn't try and take them both on like he used to. Now there's a sense of panic when Messi gets the ball and he gets pressed, and I think that it affected their loss to Saudi Arabia a lot. So I'm saying it now. Right? Australia are gonna beat Argentina, 100%.
I don't.
Alright,
I don't want to
let's
sound
see,
like. I
let's
don't want to
see.
sound like a saint here, but a fit Dybala would change everything. Having Di Maria
I
on that
completely
wing,
agree.
he's a dead man walking. I don't know what his purpose is. He's old.
Yeah.
He should retire.
Oh, bro, that guy is.
But can
ancient.
we remember what Ben just said when we talk about Morocco Spain? I just want to remember that because you guys were on me about how could you say that Morocco will beat Spain? I think Morocco beating Spain is a lot more likely than Australia beating Argentina. But Japan, Croatia, guys, what are you guys saying?
Japan, Croatia. What order are you going in?
This is how I see it on my team.
Let's go in chronological.
my
Let's go.
screen.
Let's go chronological order.
I don't know what the chronological order is.
So from
It
after
doesn't matter,
after
bro.
that is France, Poland.
Okay.
France. All right.
France, Poland.
France. Poland suck. I think they're the worst team in the last 16. I have no faith in them. France are gonna win like 4-0.
Okay.
I genuinely, there's gonna be nothing. Lewandowski's not even gonna have a shot because he's got championship midfielders.
I
behind
see
him.
it Mbappe. I see either a Giroud brace or an Mbappe brace.
Yeah, no, it's gonna happen. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's the second coming of Pele. It's so good. Like it's Poland. You gotta relax. Relax
Giroud.
yourself.
Giroud's going to come through and have an insane game. I think this is Giroud's World Cup. If France go all the way, this could be Giroud's World Cup. Take it from Mbappe, man. This guy's
Bro, imagine this guy's resume if they win the World Cup, right? His highlight reel and his resume literally second to none. He's gonna get up there like with Dani Alves, bro. Like this guy's resume is crazy. But yeah, all right. So we all France.
well, like he's just really good looking as well.
No, it's not fair, man. Good at football and he's good looking. It's not fair.
That's me.
Listen. I don't know about you guys, but my beard is coming in. It's looking.
All right,
good.
guys. England, Senegal, basically.
Yeah,
I think
England, Senegal. Okay, let's talk about it.
England 3-0. I don't think there's.
Smash Senegal and we're not going to concede a single goal.
I'll go 3-0. I don't think there's much
Okay,
anything here.
I'm gonna go with a late extra time 2-1 for Senegal.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I would.
Listen.
You know what I think will happen? I think Senegal will get the lead. England will equalize late, and then Senegal will take it at the end. That's my opinion. If I'm wrong, the thing is, I don't mind being wrong about this because I know that it's a very, very like far off opinion. Like I'm not gonna be like, yes, Senegal are beating it. I'm sure. No, but like if I had to predict it, this is how I see things going.
The thing is, right? Rashford's hitting form, and when he's in form, he's one of the most dangerous attackers in the world. Harry
But
Kane's
all
got.
he needs is 2-3 misses to destroy his confidence yet again. Bro, his confidence is more fragile than Eric Bailly.
No, it's not. If he's not starting, maybe. But couple that with Foden's form, and like Ben was trying to say, Harry Kane, he's got 3 assists. He's facilitating these wingers. They're like almost inside forwards.
Kane is creating goals. Like he is what's bringing England up. Honestly, like this guy is seriously the player.
He's playing like a
Mbappe's
false
playing
9 a bit, you know. I see that.
Right.
Mbappe's playing better.
A striker right now. He's literally just playing like a false 9, like you said. Weird, but like listen, it works. Like it worked in the Wales game. Like he played such a. I remember he played such a beautiful through ball to Rashford, and I think Rashford squared it at the keeper, and it
Mm.
was just like his passing ability is like on top of
It's
what you're
insane.
good.
It's insane.
Okay, what next? I don't know
Japan,
what your
Japan,
yeah,
Croatia.
Japan, Croatia.
Japan 2-1. Same again. Read copy the script and paste it. It's happening, bro.
It would be nice. I just think Croatia's World Cup experience will put them over Japan here.
That is what might happen. It probably will happen, but we can
Let's
dream.
World Cup experience. Keep that in mind for later. Later.
I just think this day as well.
Bro, don't talk to me about Spain's World Cup experience, yeah, because they have none. Their team is 10 years old.
Okay,
If that's what the argument you're gonna make against Morocco, so just like be prepared for that.
it's the day of Asia this day because it's Japan, Croatia, and then it's Brazil, South Korea.
South Korea, Korea.
I think Brazil are winning that game. Like unfortunately for Son,
We all
Brazil are gonna win. Brazil, by the way, today looked, from what I heard, very outdone in the middle of the park and in defense. Like they hadn't.
Yeah.
I think it was like they've only conceded one shot on target or none in the 2 games before this. And Casemiro didn't start today and they had 3. But I think that's just down to Fred being with Fabinho, who is overrated.
He's in terrible form right now.
But like Casemiro was a big loss from Brazil. Like that he is really pivotal, I think. To be honest.
Yeah.
I knew
like Fred is fine, but Fred by himself, no.
That's true. It's true, and I never realized how good Casemiro was. I thought he was very good, but I didn't think he was this good.
He's the kind of player that if you don't watch him, stats will never tell you how good he is.
That's true.
You have to see him play.
It's true.
He's like a Busquets, bro. He's so good, so good. But yeah, what's next? Do we have Morocco, Spain next? Sorry, Ben.
No, but I wish I could say South Korea. I really wish because I just the Asian team's doing so well.
Yeah.
And like Team Korea, man. Come on, like,
Team Korea, man. The Asian, honestly, you can see the gap closing. Like even with the Arab teams, the Asian teams, with the European teams, the gap is slowly closing. Even America.
Do you know why? Especially with the Arab teams. The Arab teams are staying in their countries. Finally, right? They're not just all going to France.
Yeah, actually, that's just proof that France is a farmers' league, right? The Arab leagues are better than Ligue 1. I promise. They suck, man.
Bro, Ligue 1, by the way, have dropped out of the top 5 leagues now. The Portuguese league is the 5th league now.
That makes sense, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%, bro. So much talent is coming out of Portugal. So much competition in Portugal as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Portuguese teams are making it just as far, if not further, than French teams in Champions League as well. Like it's a no-brainer.
Okay. I wouldn't be insanely surprised if there was an upset.
Me neither, bro. But just because the World Cup has been setting us up for something like this, and in this round of 16, there's going to be a big upset. We'd one of our predictions is going to be terribly wrong.
I'm telling you now, like Spain will either go out, Brazil will either go out, France will go out, England will go out.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Spain win though. I think Spain have enough to get past Morocco, and for Jordi Alba to hold off
Here's
Ziyech.
Here's where you question their experience, right? That's where you question their experience.
The thing is,
like,
right?
Can their young squad take them through this? Because Morocco right now, like you said, how Rashford's hitting form, they're hitting form. You know, undefeated. And say what you will about Belgium, but Canada are a good team still. Croatia are a good team still.
Yeah.
You know, they come out with 7 points to top that group. You know, that's not to be taken lightly. Okay. And Spain, as good as they're playing, they did lose to Japan. They did draw with Germany. So I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, Spain are going to blow Morocco out the water. They might win. They're likely to win. But I think Morocco are going to just take it that little bit over the edge and grab the win over Spain. I think it's going to be a one goal win.
I don't know. Their best player, Ziyech, plays on the right. I think a double team him, Alba and Busquets, the 2 experienced players. You nullify him, I think you're fine.
Yeah, but you still got those beautiful over-the-top balls from Hakimi. You saw his pass to Nasir.
No, it's true. But I back Pau Torres to deal with that. I don't think he's a very tall specimen.
Mm.
But that's the thing. If Enesri is not very physical, if he was, then
but his finishing is crazy.
It is, but he won't be outstrengthening Pau Torres because Pau Torres is not very strong. But if he tries over the top balls, he's gonna deal with them. He's like a ballerina, you know. He's like, hey, let me touch it down. You know?
Like, you have so many good players when you actually look through their squad, and like you do say, it is like a relatively young squad, but they've got like a lot of experience in there, like dotted around, like Busquets, like you've got Alba, Carvajal, like Laporte,
Yeah.
like so many like big players in there, and there's so many like top 5 league players in there that have won with their club as well. Like
Yeah.
there's not like this isn't like well, who could I compare it to? Like I'm not really sure, but it's not like they're a B-level team, you know. Like that's a really good squad. Bear in mind, young, but also like I know that Ziyech is in the Moroccan team. Who like give me like 2 or 3 other players in that team who's in a big league.
And Nesri.
Mazraoui plays for Bayern, and where does Nasser play?
I've seen him for a European team. I'll Google. Just keep going.
Yeah. Mazraoui
Well-
plays for Bayern. Hakimi plays for PSG. Bonu plays
And Nesri
for
plays for
Sevilla.
Sevilla. And Nesri plays for Sevilla.
Oh, and yeah, Nasser and Bonu both play for Sevilla as well.
Yeah.
There's like a difference in experience there, in my opinion.
No, there is.
Yeah,
there is. I mean,
but there's also form. There's also form.
You've got like Alba in the team. You've got Busquets in the team. These are players that have done it for years now, man. Like
no.
they've had
The only thing that
loads.
might let Spain down, like I said earlier, is Unai Simon. That keeper
oh,
can't play it,
Yeah.
can't save it. What? Maybe
Yeah.
if they go
Be-
out, it
be
would
brave.
be like
play
David De
Raya
Gea.
or Sanchez. Play one of them because Simon looked very worrying in that Japan game. You gotta
Bro,
change
play-
it up.
play Sanchez, man.
Yeah.
He's for Brighton. Play
Mm.
him.
On the ball as well, he's good, but saving as well. I think, yeah, play Sanchez, man. I don't know why he's not.
Point.
Guys, let's wrap it up because I have an exam and it's almost 4 a.m. 3 a.m.
He's left at the last minute. Portugal versus Switzerland. You know what? You know what? Bruno's gonna put in
right.
another masterclass, and Portugal
Okay,
will win.
good. I thought you were going to say something very stupid. All right, Ben, say the stupid thing that I know you're going to say.
Switzerland played really well today.
They did. No, you know what? They did.
No, they did.
They did.
Like they had a really against Serbia though, so you know it's a different level. And Switzerland look like they want it, man. They play with passion. Like
Here's the only thing I'm going to say is they did 2 years ago, they did take out France.
yeah,
So
Why
I
the
wouldn't rule
Euros?
it out that they're going to, so I'm not going to
Yeah.
rule it out and say that they're not going to be a problem for Portugal. I think they are going to be a problem for Portugal. But I just think, like you said, Bruno's having a good World Cup and he's going to continue to have a good World Cup. I think this is where Ronaldo starts to pick up. I truly do think this is where Ronaldo
I
starts to
think
pick
the,
up. Let's see.
think the opposite, man. I think you need to try him maybe for the first half, maybe first hour. If it's not working, please take him off. Bring on Leao. I don't know why Leao
Because
hasn't
he
started.
understands. Because now Ronaldo understands, bro. If he doesn't perform, he's gonna end up playing in Al Nassr FC. It's like
Bro,
this guy
that's-
needs
that's
at
the
least
most
a
likely
6-month
place.
contract to say goodbye to European football. Like he needs to play well so he can have a season, the rest of the season, to play in the Champions League, to finally do his farewell for the Champions League and go make a lot of money for Al Nassr.
Nah,
Like,
he's going there like in January, I think, because there's no other offers. Who would want him? I think.
yeah, but if he scores 2-3 goals in the knockout stages or makes it to the final or something, then yeah. Something will come in.
We'll see. But now it's not Ronaldo and 10 guys. It's Portugal, and Ronaldo's just
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
And that's why they're doing
Exactly.
well. I like it.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
Wait,
for sure.
actually conceded less goals than Portugal have.
Who?
Portugal
Switzerland.
Yeah, Portugal. I said this after their first game. I said they have a leaky defense.
Mm.
Their defense
It's
is not-
Cancelo. It's Cancelo, man.
It's
And
just
now Nuno
like,
Mendes is out. Cancelo is trash. Nuno Mendes is out.
it's just so. It was so evident. I remember watching it. It was like, I personally don't think Portugal are even going to make it to the semis. But I think if anyone's going to take them right now, could be Switzerland. I'll go with a safe bet though and say Portugal.
Yeah, I think they beat Switzerland, but later on it's a bit iffy because, like you said, defense. I mean, Diaz is all right, but Cancelo, because he's like playing that Trent role a bit. He's like in the midfield, so you're missing someone if you get hit on the counter. Which is
no, bro. Look at the goals today, Hussein. I'm going with Switzerland, man. They played so.
He's changed it up. He's changed it up. That's fair enough.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
fair.
we'll
I
see,
think
we'll
if
see, we'll
Bruno
see.
plays well, I think they win because he has
Yeah.
become the main guy in Portugal, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because before this, he was just some guy. Like he's just Ronaldo's friend. It's crazy.
But yeah, I guess that's it for this round. We'll reconvene again after the round of 16 and we'll see how well our predictions went.
Wait, Ben. Who do you think is going to win the World Cup? Don't do it.
Listen,
Senegal.
I would be a bad football fan if I didn't support my team. Okay? Do I think they can do it? Yes. Do they have the players to do it? Yes. It's if they play the way they played against Wales, if they play the way they played against Iran with confidence, attacking, high pressing football, then if they do that, we have the best team. We have the best team in the World Cup. 100%. In my opinion, that way we play, no team plays as well as we played against Wales. I'm telling you, man, it was like clinic. And I wasn't worried at one point in that game. Not one point I was like, yeah, we're going to concede here. I was so confident throughout the whole thing. I'm going to say it. It's coming home.
I can't believe this.
It's coming. It's coming home. It's
On
coming.
that note, guys.
Wait, Hussein, one
One
more question. Have you changed your stance on Portugal winning the World Cup?
No.
Okay, I still think Brazil are going to win the World Cup. Ben, quickly, top scorer and surprise player.
Top scorer, I'm going to say Marcus Rashford.
Ooh, okay, surprise player.
Surprise player. I don't know, man. I didn't even. You didn't ask me to think about this one. Surprise player.
Who surprised
Let's
you the
go-
most up to now? You just say.
I'll go with Ziyech. Ziyech has had a good tournament.
That's
so
true.
far.
That's true. But yeah, we're gonna let Hussein go because he's left his exam to the last
Yeah, I'm
minute.
sorry, guys. I'm very.
But have a good day or night, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow on all the socials and the podcast. And we'll see you in the next one in a bit, guys.
Yes, sir. Take care.